Okay, so now that you've spent a little time completing your animation and you're happy with it, it's time to export it as a GIF or as a MPEG-4 QuickTime movie, something like that. A couple of different ways of doing this. I'm going to export a QuickTime movie first, so this tiny little thing over here, if you click on that you get all kinds of interesting things. So if you click on render video, um, I'm calling this logo 4. You can select a folder in which to save it to. I've already done this a moment ago, so I'm just going to cancel. That's the same location. Select if you want an ordinary QuickTime. H.264 is probably going to look better. Click highest quality, but you have lots of options here, so you can export for an Android phone, Apple TV, as you can see Vimeo and all other kinds of things, which is kind of quite handy if you've spent quite a bit of time on this animation. So once you click render, you get a little thing up that actually renders it. Doesn't take very long, but I'm going to cancel that because I've already done that, and I'll show you the little movie in a moment. Next you can do is save for the web, and what we want here is to export a GIF, because a GIF is a graphic image format that is animated on the web. But you can see there are a number of options here. So you can see the original on these little tabs over here, you're optimized, and then two up will show you the original logo and then the GIF at the bottom, and it will also show you the kilobytes per second that it's going to download it and how much you've compressed it by. So we select over here, type of GIF, color reduction. We asked for restrictive. We can see it goes kind of all grainy here. If we select some of the other ones like perceptual, that's not too bad. I'm going to leave it on perceptual at the moment. The other thing you can do, of course, is reduce the amount of colors, and the less colors you use, the smaller the file size, but of course you lose image detail. So if you have a look here, it's smaller, but it's kind of going grainy now, which is not really what we want. But you can see there's a reduced color palette now, and so in some instances that would be fine, but for this one we're just going to use 265 colors because that's not too big anyway. When you click save, it will ask you where you want to save it, and I've already done this, and just leave that as it is for the moment, and then you click save, and I'm not going to replace this because I've already done it, and that's ready for use with your website now. So make sure you have a folder for all the bits that you create for your various bits and pieces. I'm just going to click done here. The other option is you can get it to loop forever, so once it's on the website it will loop and then loop and loop, but that sometimes becomes quite annoying and tedious. So I'm just going to click done now.